So every day can't be makeup and curls. Some days it's mascara and chapstick and we're just clean. Hey y'all, welcome back. If this is your first time here, my name is Beth with Carolina Princess Sweet Treats and Pretties, and I am going to apologize for this plain Jane I'm working kind of look I got going on today. So every day can't be makeup and curls. Some days it's mascara and chapstick and we're just clean. And we have to be grateful for that, right? Today is a working day for me. It actually is a Sunday. So after church, I do a lot of inventory and things like that, washing and tagging and getting them into my inventory. But before I put these things away, I wanted to share them with you because yesterday I went to the Glen Flora Emporium where I have a booth. It's a little antique store in Glen Flora, Texas, and there's a little store next door, like a marketplace store. And I haven't really gotten to shop in a while, so after I finished working in my booth, I kind of took a quick glance around the Emporium, and then I finally got to go next door to the other store, and I really got some treasures, and I wanted to share them with you. So this is real life, y'all. So thanks for sticking in with me. And so since it's going to be a really quick haul, I'm just going to get straight into it and we'll get back to our gratitude jar for the next haul. Like I said, I went in to do some work in my booth, take down all the holiday stuff and put out just some spring things of that nature. And so I needed to get everything down, put everything back up, and I still have a few minutes before I had to get back home to shop. So I took advantage of that. All right, let me show you what I got at the Emporium, and I'm super sorry. I have already taken the tags off of everything, and I've already washed everything, and I thought, gosh, I really need to share this with them. So I'm just gonna show you the items, and if I can remember how much they were, I definitely will, and I'll let you know if I am keeping them or if they're going to be for sale. If you see something that you're interested in, make sure that you email me here below. I do have some things that I'm kind of thinking about putting in an upcoming live sale, which may have happened by the time that you see this video, but if they did not sell, then I'll be able to tell you that they are still available and tell you the price and get you a shipping quote. So let's get on with the haul. Okay, so I have been keeping my eye on this little thing. It is a piece of Mexican clay pottery. You can see that on the bottom. It has been hand painted. Now it doesn't have wiggly eyes on it, but it sure looks like it does, doesn't it? And what it looks like to me is that it's like a little sponge holder. But I thought how beautiful for like a place in Florida or a beach house or something like that. And I just really like this a lot. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. And I have been eyeing it for some time. So I finally decided to pick this up. The next thing that I ran across was this beautiful piece of Mexican glass. Let me get it up close so that you can see. It is a swan, it is hand blown, and it is Mexican glass. The Antique Emporium dealer did verify that for me. And one of the things is that it's blown from here and then this design. So right here in the beak, I think it's on this side, it's a sharp edge, but this is where they break off the piece from which they're blowing to make the design. And so it's a little sharp right here, but unless you're rubbing your finger on it, you won't be able to tell. But I think it is an absolutely beautiful hand-blown Mexican glass swan. And so I really love this. I had not seen it before, so I did pick it up this time. Then I did find this piece, and I had not seen this before either. So I am so grateful that she continues to get new things in and vendors keep bringing things in because I love seeing all the pretty. This one reminds me of mid-century modern. It is a little planter. It has beautiful like marbling, and it's almost like a grayish gold marbling. And it does have, as you can see, a metal flower frog on the inside. Now the bottom of it says Lane and Company, Van Nuys, California, 1957, P-97. I think that's what that says. I'll let you guys look at it. So I had never seen this piece before, and she did point out that right here is a little, what we believe to be a chip. But I think with a little bit of paint, and if you're going to have a flower in there, you will not notice that. But I love the swirl design in there and the fact that it had a flower frog in there. So I did pick that up as well. The next two items that I'm going to show you, I picked up for me to keep. I have a pitched ceiling, and then there's a big piece that goes underneath it, kind of like where the beam is. And I have started my cross collection there, and it's been going on for some time, but Lovey put them up for me, and so I'm so excited to be adding to them. I got this beautiful silver cross, and I'm sure this came out of Mexico. We get a lot of this Mexican pewter, the pieces, and this is from the Faith collection. And that's what I think this is. It's like a Mexican pewter piece, but we get a lot of that, and it's beautiful. And then I got another piece of Mexican hand-painted pottery, and this is a much smaller cross, but look at the wonderful detail and the painting in that. And this has got the person who painted its name on there. So these will make excellent little additions to my cross wall, and I am so excited that it's starting to fill up. I also got this little adorable Bumpkins cowboy. Now y'all, he is darling. Look at that face. And it looks like he's holding on. Now there were no reins on him, but I could put a little, I could have glued a piece, but I asked and I looked, and there were no other pictures of these with an actual piece of any type of string there, but it kind of looks like he needs to hold one. Great detail in the piece. It looks like a little patchwork rocking horse there, and it's made out of a barrel, but he had no chips or cracks, and I just thought he was too cute. And he is a Bumpkins piece, and he is made in Taiwan. So I picked these up because I'm thinking about doing smaller live sales, like pop-up sales with a theme. So right now, because we're in Texas, and unfortunately our rodeo got canceled, but I think I'm going to do like a Western or a rodeo themed sale. So that will be really fun to put in there. I could not believe that I found the next piece. Oh my gosh. I did never seen this in there, but look at this beautiful tonala vase. This is a piece of Mexican tonala pottery, and I love the design on that. It's a vase, and it is marked on the bottom, Mexico, but it has this design on the back side of it, and I could not believe it, so I absolutely picked this one up as well. I only got two more items from the actual Emporium, then I'll show you what I got next door at the other little marketplace store. This is just a dar tin. Now, I've had several pieces in this pattern, but this is almost like a container. It does not have a handle on the top, but the top does come off. It is marked dar on the bottom, if you can make that out. But like I said, I've had several pieces of this pattern, and I think this would be really pretty for cotton balls or Q-tips or something like that in the bathroom, because I just love those colors in there. The last piece that I picked up, I do remember getting this from the dollar bin, and that's because it has a little chip. She has a little section of dollar stuff, and I often go perusing that one, and I found this piece of pink depression glass, and it is absolutely beautiful. I love this little dainty pattern of flowers that's all around it and in the center. Just a beautiful little pink depression glass piece. And there is a chip. Hold on, I found it earlier. I gotta find it again. It's a little tiny chip. Oh, there it is. So if you can see that, see if I can get it to show you right there in the underside of the handle is a little piece of a chip. And there is also some wear here on the bottom. So this piece was very much so used and loved, but rightfully so. It is beautiful. It's large in size. It did not have a lid with it, but I don't know if it originally came with a lid. But still, this would look beautiful on a vanity with your perfumes or your sprays and things in that. I thought that was pretty. And for $1, I picked it up. We have a lot of people who collect pink depression glass, so they will definitely love this for their collections, and I can price it very low for them, so it'll be a great find. So that's all I got at the Emporium. Let me show you what I got next door at the little marketplace. And I just love the gentleman who runs the store and has a great little supply. Now, I haven't been able to go in because when I do get to go up there, either he was closed or I just didn't have time to go before I needed to get back home. So let me show you the first big piece that I found. Y'all, look how wonderful this is. This is a Handy Andy junior tool set. It's made by Blue Diamond, and it is a junior carpenter tool set. It is number 650 on there. But I loved the graphics on the outside, but I also loved the fact that it is rusty and crusty, all the things that I love. Now, when you open it up, and I have already washed it out, if you open it up, there's more graphics on the inside, and I thought it was just beautiful. What I envisioned using it as is to affix it to the wall in the garage. Well, let's be honest, Lovey will affix it to the wall, but affix it to the wall and be able to open it like this, maybe put some screw hooks or something in there to hang the things that we most frequently access. But I just thought this was super cute. Love anything rusty and crusty, as you know. I mean, I love to repurpose these, so I did pick this up from him. What else did I get over there? I got this beautiful brass trinket dish. It is a leaf pattern. It has 4 little feet on that. So this will be in a live sale. And oh gosh, I love this. Look at this little blown art glass dish. Now it's got an orange swirl in it. It's orange and white, and it has a little dip here, making it look like a heart. It is flat on the bottom, and it does have a clear pontil. It's not rough, it's very smooth. So I cannot say that this is Murano. It looks like a style of Murano, but when I was looking it up, what I saw about Murano is that the orange stripes were much thicker. This is listed somewhere as a 2 company, I think that's the name of it, 2 company piece of art glass. But nonetheless, I loved it, and I am going to put this in an upcoming live sale, which may have happened before this video airs. But always check with me in case that it didn't sell. Then I have been on the hunt for something, a piece of Americana, and he actually had one, and it was $4, so I am so excited to get it. And that is a Mrs. Butterworth syrup bottle. It's an actual glass bottle. It does have the blue label versus the yellow label, so I'm thinking this may have been a sugar-free version of this. It's not a really old bottle, but I just wanted it to preserve a piece of Americana history. And I loved the blue top on it because it could be used in a display for 4th of July. But I did pick this up, and I got it for $4. I was super excited about that. As I was walking out the door, and I had already paid for the first round of stuff from his store, I looked down and saw this beautiful brooch. Now, this is going to have been in a live sale that probably aired prior to you seeing this video, but I still wanted to show it to you and make a recording for you. It does not have any type of make or mark on there, but I just loved this large metal brooch. And brooches right now are really popular, so I picked this up, and I'll be excited to have it have a new home. He also had a lady who is on consignment there because it's a consignment store, but she had a lot of crocheted, I think these are crocheted. Let me know in the comments if this is crochet or knitting. I can't remember. But trivets and pot holders. And these will be in a March sale that I'm going to have. There's a small and a large one of those. So I'm going to have those in my March live sale. Then he had some blue ones. Now I'm not sure, is that crocheted or is that knitted? I think you're going to tell me that this is knitted, but let me know in the comments below, because quite honestly, y'all, I do not know. I am not that talented to do this kind of work. But the blue ones will be in a sale probably around Mother's Day or something like that, just because they've got the beautiful, almost summer colors in them. And then I will put these pot holders away. I love the groovy colors in these. I love the shape of them. They have the little hook holders here, and the colors are great, like I said, but look at those designs. And they are 2 layers of thickness there. And I just thought that these were beautiful. So I picked these up, and I'll put those in a live sale in the fall. I got one more really fabulous thing, and then I'll show you some other really fabulous things. But this is a piece of breakable fabulous thing, and that is a fairy light. I finally found a fairy lamp. Now, I had found one before at his store, and it's an avocado green, and it's like an egg shape. This is a clear hobnail piece of fairy light, but I think with any colored lamp in this, so what I envision is green fairy lights in this little lamp. For St. Patrick's Day, this is going to be beautiful. But if I put some red ones in there or some blue ones in there, that would also be beautiful for the 4th of July. There are no chips or cracks in this whatsoever. It is a pressed glass. There are a couple of places where the seam is what I consider sharp, meaning I can feel it, and especially around the edge right over here. But it is in wonderful condition, and if I can let it go, it will be in a live sale. So make sure that you hit that notification bell so you do not miss an upload, especially a notification about a live sale, because I'm finding a lot of good things to share with you guys and bring to you. All right, let me show you these last couple of pieces, and it's ephemera. I am new to picking up ephemera, but I'm really enjoying it. The first thing that I found is he had a whole bunch of Life magazines, and I picked this one up to put in a February sale just because it was kind of presidential, and February is President's Day. And so I love the colors in this, but look at the graphic on the back. This was an ad by Coca-Cola, and this is from May 8th of 1964. So I really loved the pictures in this. And as I was flipping through the graphics, there are some of the ads in here. Great ads, just wonderful ads. But I have taken the time to actually look through. Here's another Coca-Cola one. And anybody who does junk journaling or anything like that, they would be able to take these apart and use them for junk journaling. But there are some great pictures. Look, there's a picture of Robert Kennedy and Eugene McCarthy and Edmund Brown. But look at those great graphics in there and pictures. But I just really enjoyed this magazine. And look at the little technology back in that day, the radios. I promise you that the back is the best for me. It says 400 third prizes, Kodak movie outfits, Fun Saver cameras, and Brownie 8mm projectors. And look at that right there. That's one of the prizes. 400 people would win that. That would be a good deal. Oh, look at this. Oh, I just love that. Not the fact that it has cigarettes, but I love the commercial piece of that. Oh, how fun. Panda milestone. One is born in a zoo. At 4 months, Ming Ming weighs 16 pounds and shyly stays close to mother, who weighs 225 pounds. Holy cow. And look at all of the household appliances and things. Isn't that fabulous, y'all? So I did pick up one of these, and now that I've left and it's 45 minutes away, I'm kind of regretting that I didn't get a whole bunch more. The one that I really want to get is there's a 1971 Jackson 5, and that's my era. That's what I grew up listening to, and I actually have an LP of the Jackson 5 when they were very, very young, and I really want to go back, and when I go back, I hope that he still has that magazine. Okay, some other ephemera that I got. Oh gosh, I could not believe that I actually found this. He had some Needlecraft magazines that were 10 cents a copy, and this is from June of 1923. There's the date on that. And the graphics in here are just amazing. It's the front and back cover of this little magazine. And I was flipping through, and Lovey and I were looking at some of these. I mean, they're very, very fragile, but how beautiful are some of these graphics. And we were looking at the actual articles that were in here. But oh my gosh, look at this. Happy Wholesome Foods. Isn't he darling, y'all? I just love it. Oh my gosh. But this is a Needlecraft magazine. But again, this is one of the reasons that I bought it. And I did look this picture up, and it is going for just outrageous amounts of money for one single piece of paper on eBay. But this is a cream of wheat ad, and it is in color. And so again, the magazine is very, very fragile, but what I envision is that someone would take this ad of that cream of wheat and put it in just a small plain frame, and then put that in the kitchen or dining room, and that would be absolutely beautiful. But it does have several, and that's mainly why I got it, is for the graphics. Here's your hidden beauty. Remove the film and see it. This is a Pepsodent ad. And so she is going to find her hidden beauty because of Pepsodent. But I just loved these magazines. Now, I will say I did pick up 4 complete magazines that will be for sale in different sales that I have, live sales that I have. But also there was this piece, and it was just a lot of loose pieces. And he was like, well, let's just put that together as one book. And I started looking through it. One of the ones that I love that I'll probably save this for like a August, September. And this is a Public School of Sedan book. And this has the school board. Like here's J.W. Lewis. He is the president of the school board. But here is the principal of the school board. And many of you know, if you've been following my channel and attending my lives, that I work in an elementary school. So, and my great grandmother was an elementary school teacher as well. So it fascinated me to find that piece. Now, some of them do have dates. Some of the pages do all the way from 1920, 1917. I think the Public School of Sedan book, little piece of that was from May 25th, 1911, y'all. Love the graphics. I just absolutely love the graphics. And this page says, don't pass this page without a careful reading. There are articles here that every woman wants, and it is easy to get them. It says it right there, so it must be true. I love that. So let me just show you really quickly. Now, I do have some pieces all the way to like 69, but look at this was obviously the back of a magazine cover, but it doesn't go with any of these pieces, but I just loved it. There are lots of these type of ads, the Dutch cleaner, but they're all in color. And I just thought they would be beautiful framed. Now, I did love this one, and I thought about framing this for a Valentine's Day display in my own home, because it's just a hint of black and white and just a hint of color, but with those flowers and roses, I thought that would be a beautiful picture to hang in my home. So I will be selling off the pages in lots. And then I will have them for sale on my live sale. Here's another one about reduce your cost of living. And it's going to tell us how to reduce the cost of living from 12? I can't imagine what the cost of living there was. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. So I picked up these, and again, I will have these in lots for sale in my booth. Another one of the ones that I really enjoyed. Oh, let me show you these really quickly. Here's some more flower ones. And on the back, there's a night cream ad. And that is beautiful because you could use that for either page. But look at this quilting thread ad. Isn't that beautiful? And that would look great in someone's craft room. There's a little like linoleum ad. Here's another one about yarns. And this one is about Victrolas and about music. All the music you delight to hear. You'll find your kind of music in the Victor Record Catalog. Oh my gosh. Isn't that just beautiful? Simpler times, y'all. Simpler times, aren't they? It's just amazing to me that these things have lasted this long. So that's all I got on my work trip to the Glen Flora Emporium and the little side store. If you're ever in the area, I strongly recommend this area of Glen Flora, these two shops, and I'll put their Facebook links in the description below, but there's also an area of other quaint little antique and vintage emporiums in Wharton, Texas too. So if you're in the area or passing through the area, make sure that you stop through there. So let me see what my favorites were. I mean, I don't know. In this haul, there are just so many. I've been looking for the Aunt Jemima bottle, so probably that one, but I do love the ephemera. The ephemera is something that I'm really taking an interest in. So let me know in the comments what your favorite was. If you enjoy this type of video, I go out shopping and show you all of the beautiful antique and vintage items that I find. Or if you enjoy shop-alongs, because I do take you along with me sometimes when I'm shopping, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. I'd love to have you be part of my YouTube family, and you can do that by subscribing to my channel. And if you know anyone else who enjoys this type of content, please be sure to share the channel with them as well. And as always, thank you so much for watching. And until next time, y'all stay pretty and be sweet. Bye-bye.